Hello and welcome, I'm Scott321 and today I'm going to be running you through the Overdrive update for Rocket League, the few changes they've made. First things first, we have new engine audios. You can now pick the engine sounds you want coming from your car. Personally, it's not a change I felt like we needed, but for some people they might enjoy this. Secondly, we've got new graphics for when you're picking the games. Personally, I really like them compared to the old style. Just means it's nice and fresh. Also, it means you can see what rank you are nice and easily, and just makes everything look a bit cleaner. As expected, there are a load of new toppers and decals, also some new boost trails. Now, lots of these seem to be Rick and Morty themed, which is something I appreciate as a fan of the show. But there are still just normal decals for the cars that aren't based around Rick and Morty, I suppose, for people who aren't fans of the show. As you can see, we have Easter eggs for the Rick and Morty show, the Sanchez C137 wheels, which are an Easter egg as that's the dimension the show is set in. Also, we have the interdimensional cloud, which comes from an episode of Rick and Morty as well. We also have new goal explosions. These come in a variety of colours and there are 5 to collect in total. Personally, they're not something that I'm going to be changing. I'm probably going to stick with this orange one right here. Now, player names above their heads seem to have got a little bit brighter, and they've got a box around them now, which means you can distinguish teammates, which is something that is going to come in really handy. Plus, you can see new goal explosions there, nice bright purple. Now, when it comes to the ranking system, it's the same as it was last season. Very top being Grand Champion, very bottom being Bronze 1. Now, I didn't mind the ranking system from last season, so I'm glad they haven't touched it. Personally, the only thing I think could have been touched on is solo standard, as I feel like you can often be put with people who are terrible and the game doesn't reward you for playing well. But that's something they can look into, and I'm sure they will eventually solve. We do also have a new map called Champions Field. It's nice, vibrant, nice, easy map. Nice little change up from what we were doing before. It does like to talk to you, as demonstrated just there. Personally, I think this is a bit of an odd touch, but I kind of like it at the same time. Now, as some of you might know, all this comes as it is the 2nd anniversary of Rocket League. I can't believe how well this game's done. I was a supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars player, and I was excited when this game first came out, and to now know that I think it's something stupid like 33 million people play this. It's a bit ridiculous, but it's really good to see that it's got good support. Now, there have also been 18 new music tracks added to the game. I think this is a nice touch, as the music was starting to get a little bit stale. Now, there is a new ranking system for unlocks as well. These are called reward levels. They start at unranked. They obviously go from bronze, silver and gold all the way up, I believe. This is something I really appreciate as a player, because it goes on your wins. The more wins you get, the higher up you get on your new ranking system, meaning you get better items. Now, this is probably going to be related to the Overdrive crates as well, meaning you'll get better gear if you're higher leveled. Psyonic has also taken the decision to let the ranks from last season carry over into this season. This is something that I really appreciate, as lots of players work really hard for their ranks, and then a new season starts and you have to start from step 1 again, and matchmaking in them games is always a nightmare, because you can be put up against grand champions from last season and then start from a really low, like silver, even bronze tier if you have bad matches, and that's simply because you get put up against people who are miles out of your league. So I'm really glad to see this. It means I'm going to be able to keep my diamond rank on standard, and that's something that I really appreciate. As I was saying before, gameplay, not much has changed, but it never needed to, as Rocket League has always been fantastic. Anyhow, I've been Scott321. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I probably will be doing a few more Rocket League videos here and there, so subscribe if you want some more of them. But thank you very much indeed for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.